It's winter time, which means it's time for warm drinks. Warm drinks with alcohol. First off, as a side note, the observant among you might have noticed that the kitchen has changed. That's because since the last video, I got a real job and now I have a different apartment. Today we're making Wassail, a cider-based drink which has a history reaching back hundreds of years. But to hear more on that, we're going to go to Professor Wikipedia. Wassail, the beverage, is a hot mulled punch, often associated with Yuletide. Historically, the drink was made with mulled cider, with sugar, cinnamon, ginger, and nutmeg, and topped with slices of toast. Thanks, Professor Wikipedia. You will need 4 small apples, 1 cup of unrefined cane sugar, 1 orange, 13 whole cloves, 2 quarts of hard apple cider, 1/2 cup of brandy, 1 teaspoon of powdered ginger, 1 teaspoon of powdered nutmeg, 6 allspice berries, 2 cinnamon sticks, and 6 large eggs. If you notice a second pair of hands, it's because I also got married since my last video. So many changes. First, preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Then, using a paring knife, cut into the tops of the apples. Scoop out the top half of the core with a spoon. Fill each apple with about a tablespoon of the unrefined cane sugar. Next, stud the orange with the 13 cloves. Place the fruit on a cookie sheet and put in the oven for about 40 minutes. In the cider-producing counties of the southwest of England, wassailing refers to a traditional ceremony that involves singing and drinking the health of trees in hopes that they might better thrive. The purpose of wassailing is to awaken the cider trees and to scare away the evil spirits and to ensure a good harvest in the autumn. Meanwhile, measure out the hard cider and the brandy and mix together in a stock pot. Warm it over medium to low heat. Then, whisk in the powdered ginger and grated nutmeg. Be careful not to let the wassail boil. Place the allspice berries and cinnamon sticks in a colander or strainer, and then place in the wassail while it warms. At Campden, near Minehead, the apple orchard wassailing is held on the old 12th night, January 6th, as a ritual to ask God for a good apple harvest. The villagers form a circle around the largest apple tree, hang pieces of toast soaked in cider in the branches for the robins, who represent the good spirits of the tree. A shotgun is fired overhead to scare away any evil spirits, and the group sings. Separate the 6 eggs. Then beat the egg yolks until light in color. Beat the egg whites until stiff peaks form. Fold the egg yolks into the beaten egg whites. Measure out about a 1/2 cup of the wassail and slowly pour into the egg mixture. Remove the colander with the allspice berries and the cinnamon sticks, and then pour in the egg mixture. Once the fruit is finished baking, pour the wassail into a punch bowl, then float the fruit in it. So there you go, a nice warm drink for cold winter days. The original recipe I found had about a tablespoon of ginger, which the first time I made it was really strong. So I'd suggest doing only about a teaspoon, and then maybe increase it from there if you think it could use more. As always, the link to the recipe is in the description. Feel free to check it out.